Welcome to Option Trades Today. I'm Tony the Baptiste, and I have a trade idea for you today. Right from downtown Chicago, right here in the Batcave. It's May 23rd, 2024. But first, as we always do, let's see what the market's doing. Even the S&P's basically unchanged, up $1. NASDAQ, the leader in the clubhouse to the upside, up $90. Russell and the Dow, leaders to the downside. Dow down 292, and the Russell down 13 and change. Got a little bit of tug of war here between good and evil. Even the S&P's and NASDAQ green. Russell and the Dow are both down 290 and change. The NASDAQ is up, and the lead in the clubhouse because of Nvidia. Its earnings came out. Its stock split is going to split 10 for 1. The stock is up $92. It opened just at or inside the expected move, which was around $73 to $75. It's rallied since then, and it's been sitting up around $92 for most of the day. I'll zoom out a little bit here so you can see here Nvidia up $92 and change. IV rank of 25. You'll notice as the low end of IV rank, it's in the teens. It has come down from around 50 prior to earnings, down to around 25. Let's see what Nvidia is doing on a percentage basis over the last 5 days, including earnings. It's down 15%. Now, typically, after earnings, a stock's IV rank will be in the teens or lower. So I'm looking for that same type of volatility contraction that I was looking for in Coin, the trade that we did just 2 days ago, which worked out quite nicely for us. I was able to take that off for $1 profit today, even with a bad roll-up of puts. But what happened in Coin, well, you can see here, when you go down to the follow page and you click on Bob the Trader, in Coin, you will see that the IV rank, when I closed it, was trading around 44 where it is now, and when I put on this trade, it was around 52, and that was just 2 days ago. You can search by just individual stocks if you want to, by just putting the symbol in there. You can see we put this trade on at 521. The very next day, I had to roll up puts. Rolling up the untested side, you could see it was the puts, got $1.62. That's the bad roll-up I was talking about. And today I was able to close the whole thing for $1 profit. Worked out pretty nice. This trade, I have no idea why, but there's a lot of love for Coin. I don't know if people have positions in Coin. I'm flat Coin at the moment. But man, it gets a lot of love, and I got a lot of hate for even selling a delta neutral strangle in Coin because of their expected move higher in Coin. I didn't care what Coin was doing. I just wanted the IV rank and volatility to go a little bit lower. Why am I mentioning this trade? Well, not because I just took it off a moment ago, but because I also am going to put on a trade today in Nvidia for exactly the same reasons. In Nvidia, this time $1,000 stock. I'm going to have to be a little bit more selective or a little bit more careful with the buying power. It uses too much buying power, in my opinion, to do naked options, although I feel that would be the best way to really take advantage of what I think is going to be around 10 vol points contraction in this trade. So Nvidia, what am I looking to do? I'm going to July, as I always do. We always like to be around 45 days to expiration. July has 57 days. June has 29 days. They're both just about equal distance away from 45 days. I like the monthly options. But June, I'm going to take off in 21 days. Re-roll those options at around 21 days. So that SPX trade, that bad butterfly trade that I have on, that wants the market to go lower, and we have not gone lower in it, I will be looking to close that trade in the next week or so, or try to roll it. Let me get back to Nvidia. I'm getting away from myself here with what I was trying to do. So Nvidia uses a lot of buying power to sell a naked options, tens of thousands of dollars. So I'm going to try to use less than $3,000. Am I going to be able to do that? I'm going to have to use some sort of defined risk trade. So I'm going to let this stock beat me. I have no opinion on Nvidia. Yes, I think it's probably run its course. Yes, I probably think it's gone too far, but who knows with the stock splitting where the stock is going to go. So I'm just going to play short premium here. We love to go around that 15 delta. I'm going to do the 900. I'm going to go $30 wide down to the 870. You'll notice I'm collecting around $4 for the put put spread, $9.870. I would like to collect around $4 for the call spread, but unfortunately I'm going to collect a little bit less than that. Again, I'm not going equal distance away from at the money, but I am going delta equal distance away, around that 15 delta. I picked the 1250. I guess you could pick the 1260 if you want to. I did the 1250, 1280. It's also $30 wide on both sides. Using $2,275, I was able to get filled at $9.43 a little earlier this morning, about an hour ago, on this completely delta neutral trade. It has it has 129, one long delta, 1 1/3 long delta, $10, almost 11 in theta decay. My pop is 70%. I like to be over that 65% pop. I like the $10 in theta decay. Max profits, whatever you sell it for. I was able to sell it for $7.43 on this trade. Again, if you want to see this trade in real time, all you have to do is go to the follow page. I'll tick this off and just leave it and reset it for you. You're going to see a lot of Tom's trades in there, but you'll see my trade today at 9:35. There's my trade in Nvidia. I did it when the stock was trading right here, so the stock hasn't moved. It's actually gone down $1. I mean, this has one long delta that really shouldn't move, but the IVR was 26%. It's moved by 1% already. The pop when I put on the trade was actually lower than where it is right now, 69%. And there's my credit I received, $7.43. I tell you, it's a post-earnings trade because Nvidia had earnings last night. Post-earnings trade, $30 wide iron condor, collecting around 25% of the spread, meaning 25% of the width of the spreads in credit. We like to get around 1/3 of the width of the spread, but I would have to go closer to at the money to get that, and I elected to stay further out of the money on this trade. Again, 15 delta on both sides, defining my risk by buying a wing. You can go out as far as you like to go. I went $30 wide on this, using around $2,300 in buying power. I like the risk reward on it. I certainly like the probability of success, and I'm just going to let Nvidia beat me. But you know what? You're not going to get beat up on. You're not going to get beat up on commissions when you bring your account to Tastytrade. Help us keep the lights on here. We're going to pay you for bringing, moving, transferring an existing account or opening a new account, depending on how much you bring to Tastytrade, the #1 platform in the galaxy. It could be as much as $4,000, and that's real money.